What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. It is the 1st of November 2022. Today, if you check in the news, you will see one of the biggest news items is the profit that has been posted by a lot of companies in the oil sector. British Petroleum, with ticker symbol BP, has just posted quarter three profits of over 7.1 billion pounds. And a similar profit level was posted by Shell also for quarter three. One question one could ask is, with such profits that are being declared by these companies, are they the best investments at this time? Well, if you take a look at BP's shares right now, if you look at dividend alone, their forward dividend yield is about 4.04%. And if you check their charts, you will see that they do pay dividend on a quarterly basis. And when you also look at the historical trend, there was a sharp drop towards the end of 2020, and in 2021 started to go back up. And in the last couple of months, BP has been trending between 27 and $35 in share price. So, given all of this information, it is not a bad investment. But today I'm going to show you a different investment that you can make that will make you more than 4.04% in dividend yield. All right, let's get it. So the stock I want to talk about is ticker symbol ORC, Orchid Island Capital. And if you look here, Orchid Island is paying a dividend yield of 19.07%. That is fantastic compared to the 4.04% that we would have gotten from BP. And so, one point here is it's not so much how much profit that a company makes that will determine whether they're a good investment or not. And that's not to say that profitability is not important. It is also how much of that profit is paid back to investors in the form of dividends. With BP, they're making huge profits, but not a lot of that is going to come back to your pocket as an investor. Of course, there is the potential for growth with BP, but if you're someone who's looking for dividend yield, then you want to be looking at Orchid Island. Now, what I want to do is also see how we can combine options as a way to increase the potential of this 19.07% return from Orchid Island. Let's look at this. So, there are a few things I want us to take note of. Currently, Orchid Island is trading at $10.2. We've said that the dividend yield is about 19.07 annualized. If we take a look at the charts, we will see, and this is the beautiful thing about Orchid Island, they pay dividend every month. And the dividend that they pay is round about 16 cents per unit of shares that is held. And so what we're going to see is how we can increase the cash flow that is generated from this stock in addition to the dividend by applying options as a way to create additional cash flow. So if we go into the 80-day expiration, which is the January 2023 option chain for ticker symbol ORC, what you will realize, and this is very interesting, although ORC is trading at 10.18, the call option contracts for the $10 strike is paying a premium of 50 cents per share, which means that if you were to buy ORC at the market rate and you sold the $10 call, you would get 50 cents per share. And that's an interesting point to note, because what it means is that effectively, even though you're willing to sell ORC at less than what you would have paid for it, you still stand the chance of making profit by virtue of selling the call at a price, which means that your total income from selling it at $10 and the premium on the call that will be paid is 10.5. And because it's an 80-day contract, then it means that when you think about the monthly dividend that is paid by ORC, you could potentially earn 2 months dividend at 0.16. And so let's break down what this translates to. Before we proceed, can we just ask that if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you've been following this channel, you will realize that a lot of interesting and educational content are coming up regularly, and so you don't want to miss any one of them. And if you know anyone who will benefit from this video and other videos on the channel, please share this video with them and share the channel with them as well. Please like it if you found this information useful. Of course, nothing that is provided here is to be construed as financial advice. You want to make your own decisions after doing your own due diligence. And lastly, please check us out on Instagram and Twitter for more content and educational items. Thank you. Let's get back to the analysis. Herein lies the analysis of the transaction we've just described. The transaction start date is the 1st of November 2022. If you remember, we purchased 100 units of ORC at $10.17. Immediately, we sold the $10 call that will expire on the 20th of January 2023 and was paid a premium of 50 cents per share. The number of days to expiration of this call contract is 80 days. What this means then is if we add 50 cents to $10, which is what we will sell our shares at expiration, we will get a gross income of $10.50. And if we back out $10.17 from the $10.50, we will have a profit of 33 cents per share. We expect to pay fees for these transactions of about $5.22, which means our net margin after we back out the $5.22 from the $33, which is the 33 cents multiplied by 100 units, we will have a net margin of 27.78. This translates into a 2.73 return on the capital deployed within that 80-day investment period. However, the story does not end there. Remember, ticker symbol ORC pays dividend every month, and we expect to receive 16 cents per share. We have 100 shares and we'll be holding it for at least 2 months, which means we will get another $32 in dividend payouts, which means our total yield will be about $59.78. This translates into a 5.88 return over the 80-day period. If you annualize that return, you're looking at a very healthy 26.82% return, which is an increase of over 7% on the original annualized yield of 19.07% that we were promised if we had just bought ticker symbol ORC and held it. That is not bad. 20% plus yield on our investment in this day and age is a fantastic investment opportunity. So, should you put your money in BP? The answer is it depends on you. If you're satisfied with a 4.04 dividend yield and knowing that you have invested in a big multinational oil company that has the potential for growth, by all means, do invest in BP. However, if you're looking for higher dividend yields, then you want to try out the strategy that we've talked about in today's video and look up Orchid Island Capital. Thank you for stopping by today. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button and share this video with other people who would benefit from the content here. And we'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Bye.